Fisher, Robbins, Radaba,
Here.
Wright,
Here.
Burns, McDonald,
Here.
Armstrong, Sapalak,
Here.
Jones.
Here.
The excused absent members.
Is Burns and Robbins.
Perfect. We need a motion for approval of the minutes of June 25th meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Aye.
I'll second.
Okay, great. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Great. We don't have any public comments today, so it's great for that. We don't have any correspondence, so our financial reports is our check run.
Yep, so the check register, just shows the standard, expenses. We paid out the car cruise, sponsorship that was from last month, sorry. The charging station, and then also the GFCI, DDA charges for the, light posts, for a total of $2,177.92.
Motion to pay the bills.
Second that.
Who was the first?
Or, I'm sorry, I can be the first, I'm sorry.
I can second that. And then we need a roll call.
Jones,
Yes.
Radaba,
Yes.
McDonald,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Sapalak.
Yes. All right. We don't have a public hearing, presentation, discussion, unfinished business, so we're to new business, our downtown day basket. for
Yep.
September.
Yes, September 26th is Downtown Day. In the previous years, we've done a basket, and then, we've raffled off the basket if you like did the tag and whatever. Last year, we also passed out the bags, if you don't remember, to the businesses, so they can pass out the free bags while people are shopping. We do have some left over for that, so we'll do that again. This will probably be the last round for the bags. And then additionally, April and Hannah reached out because they're doing a shop hop again with the businesses during that same day. So kind of looking for, kind of including our downtown day basket in that shop hop program again. We did have them fill out, the new sponsorship form, so for going forward. But since this is with Downtown Day and we're just collaborating with them and being part of the event, we're asking for the same amount of the $200. And then they also wanted to do the posters again, so an additional $50 for the posters. The posters seem to be, I mean, you can see them from the road from the shop, so they seem to be going well for those. So the total of $250 for the Downtown Day, and then I'll also pass out the bags for Downtown Day for that shop hop event, so.
I make a motion to approve that.
I'll second that.
We need a roll call.
Wright,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Sapalak,
Yes.
Radaba,
Yes.
McDonald,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Great. Community engagement.
Yes, so I don't have much this month. Michigan Downtown Association will be doing another social media takeover, so we'll plan that again in September. So stay tuned for all the social media stuff coming for that. MDA is also doing a summer bucket list challenge, so if you haven't seen that, I shared it onto the city website or Facebook. So you go through and you hit all the things on that bucket list with a picture and you post it to them, and then you get entered into a drawing. So kind of a thing that people can participate or businesses can do. So just kind of to promote the downtown and like, oh, go get a cold drink in your local downtown or anything like that. That's that kind of thing, and then you post it where you were. So yeah, that's all I have.
Managers report.
Not a ton. I mean, obviously, we're trying to get some projects across the finish line. The mill building is moving along. Still, the timeline has still been finishing up at the end of October. We do anticipate that's going to shift a little bit more recently. The power line that is servicing the pole that's right there, the sidewalk next to the building, has posed some challenges in regards to some of the exterior work that needs to be done. So we do anticipate we're going to have to address that. potentially move it. So we're waiting, on more information for that. Hopefully we'll know more in the next week. If that happens, it will lengthen, the timeline, a little, and we will have obviously some extras removing that hole and stuff like that. But as you guys can see, I wish we would have done a time-lapse video on the project. It'd been kind of cool to see at the end of it, but they've got the, addition going, for the, the addition going up for the elevator and the other, set of stairs, the stairwell. So that's moving along. I don't know if any of you guys have been able to attend some of the Music by the Mill on Wednesday nights. I've attended the first one, and I have not had a chance to get back. I didn't get a chance to get back last night, but it has been a really cool atmosphere and stuff. If you guys get a chance, I think it's something for the DDA to consider for next year, what they can do to maybe even enhance that a little bit, whether it be food trucks or having some of the local food vendor or food businesses and stuff somehow get down there to get their name more visible and stuff like that. Because I see people wanting those options and stuff. They're just torn because they don't want to leave the area and all that kind of stuff. So maybe there's something that you guys can think about in the future for that. I sat down here the very first Wednesday that we had it, and what a cool atmosphere, like, and it just highlighted our beautiful community, right? Like, there's kids in the pier fishing, there was people on their pontoon boats pulled up listening to the music, the amphitheater was full, it was just a cool atmosphere, so I wanna see that trickle out into your guys' businesses and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and just see what we can do there. Broad Street project, mill and resurface went actually quicker than what we anticipated. It was great. We still have punch list items to do there. It's not finished up just yet. So we're working on that. And I know we've touched on this before, but Tessa and I have been working, engaged in conversation with an individual who actually lives in Linden, but also works for the Flint and Genesee group. They run the social media site My Love Linden. I don't know if you guys have seen that. So we're trying to, I guess, partner with them and find ways that we can highlight some things. More recently, she reached out to us looking for story ideas, right? So this is the email that she had sent. She's looking and brainstorming some things that she can do, some online storytelling. In the coming weeks, she plans to reach out to local people and businesses to see what she can drum up in terms of story ideas. Her ultimate goal is to publish more in-depth features of good things happening in town. So if you guys have some thoughts there, reach out to Tessa and I and let us know. We'll try to get with her and let her know, like, what are some items that we could potentially put on her radar and stuff. So we're trying to amp up, I feel like, that social media piece of it and try to have more of a presence there. And this is what they do. They have an expert, she's an expert in the field, I would call it. And the various platforms provide different demographics and different audiences and stuff like that, and we need to figure out what platforms are gonna be the best for the DDA and the city as a whole and stuff. So, working on that. I feel like I've got a bunch of just projects, like I said, that we're trying to get across the finish line. We're finishing up Linden Wood. They had to go in and fix some approaches in that subdivision. What else we had? Is that it? I feel like that's it for right now. I did hire a replacement for Don, working through that. Full-time start date wouldn't be till August 3rd. He's retiring.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. He let us know in March, and we went through a pretty lengthy process in trying to find a replacement. We realized that, Don has been a huge, asset to the community and stuff, but I think that he has definitely set the department up for success. So we're looking forward to him being able to enjoy retirement and inviting and having Pat on our team. Pat McNally comes to us from Westland. So we'll welcome him, and so that's kind of what we got going on right now. Happy to field any questions you guys might have. Good morning. Oh, shoot.
Oh, go ahead.
I apologize. On the parking lot, so Don is still doing, researching the parking lot with the church. At the last meeting, you guys had asked the question in regards to fund balance, and I did confirm with Brooke that you guys have approximately $272,000 in fund balance. That's money that has been it's not within the budget, but, you know, if you guys would like to utilize that for capital projects, you certainly can do that. Outside of, you guys budgeted, I think, almost $100,000 in your current budget for capital projects as well. So, so there's that. Don's still engaged in that conversation, and seeing where we can, work with them on that. Let me see if I think, oh, and the trailer, that, we're still working on that too, so a lot more to come back to you guys.
Any update? I know Wild Child is leaving, did you know?
Oh, yeah, we just found that out.
Have they been there about a year?
I feel like they have.
I feel like they have too.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they're moving too far away,
Right.
but I don't know, we don't know much past that, they haven't engaged with us, so we could.
It's like you don't know if anything else is going in there. I know, that's a big space, so.
You know, are you hearing anything, Todd, at all?
They sent me an email asking if I wanted it.
Oh.
Because I had originally, when it was still vacant, we had considered using it. It's, now that it's all built out, I would have to cut it all out.
Right.
Because it was gonna be a big open space to do small seminars or something. So I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
not interested.
Yeah, it's a big space, that's why yeah.
Yeah. We can engage
They got
with
it all.
them.
I forget who was gonna be in there before Wild Child, but they plumbed it all, there's plumbing into all those
It
different.
was supposed to be a esthetician, like a
Yeah.
skincare.
They had it all plumbed, and water run all those, there's like one or two or maybe even 3 areas in there that had showers throughout the middle. And so, yeah, even before Wild Child moved in, we'd already kind of said, yeah, it'd be a big project for us now.
Gotcha.
And it wouldn't get used, it would get used occasionally. and-
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, if we hear anything, we'll certainly keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
I'd like them to move the other thing in there, but that probably won't happen.
Yeah, because it's a significant space, so it is decorated really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It has a nice storefront for the
It is a
downtown, it's kind of a bummer, because you go.
that's just it, it is a really nice storefront for downtown. Yeah. Okay, board member comments.
I got one. Has anybody else noticed the cracking and spalling in the new concrete that we paid for?
Yes, so that's on Don's radar.
Okay.
I guess that would be the other project to update you guys on is the amphitheater. So we are the same company that did the concrete across the dam,
Mhm.
is doing the amphitheater, ADA platforms. So that is on Don's radar, and I know that they are engaged in.
Did they have like a warranty on that stuff? Or?
I think there is, I don't know specifically if it's warranty or if they're just gonna guarantee that work. But I know that that was something that Don had noticed right away and put it on their radar to get it corrected and
Okay.
fixed, so.
I figured probably
Yeah.
that was already
Yeah.
being addressed at some
But,
point.
yeah, it is a bummer, right?
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
is.
so,
Yeah.
but I do know that, I don't know if we have any update on that, but I can double check with Don to see if they've heard it, when they would get that fixed. But I understood it to be at the same time that they were potentially doing the amphitheater.
Okay.
I don't know if we've heard that, but,
It was on his radar.
okay.
And when's his last day that he's gonna get all this done?
Yeah, I know, right? So he's, his last day, I think, is officially August 21st.
So he's got about a month to get it.
I know, right?
I just want to mention too, I do agree with Ellen, the going to the amphitheater or down the gazebo, the bands and stuff, it's awesome. I missed last night, but I've been trying to walk down there and it's just so enjoyable, and there's so many people that I see down there that I don't recognize, which I think is great too. The bands are really bringing people in, and you see a lot of families, even karaoke, same thing. A lot of families hanging out and stuff, but I do agree though, like, even I've walked over there a couple times, like, oh, I'll get something to drink or whatever, and there isn't anything, so it would be nice to, team up with one of the businesses in town, or just something, just to have things for people to grab down there.
I don't even know like what you would do, like if we, I would leave that to you guys for the experts, but maybe there's some brainstorming that you guys can do there, and, this building is accessible during that time. So, I don't, there's gotta be something, cause I I know that people are looking for it, and I think that it would even maybe help create more of a draw too, so.
Maybe we could, if I can, we could, subcommittee or get with some of the businesses and just sit and talk and kind of brainstorm on that. I know we were extra busy last night, so that was a great thing, so thank you, but,
Okay. Are they mentioning that they're at the mill, the Music by the Mill, or no?
yeah, some.
So do you see, so maybe, okay, maybe they
So-
are getting out into the,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Okay.
but like you said, I think there's not only ways to maybe promote, but also to serve. And like you said, if there's different, I didn't even think of it here, but like you said, it's gotta be,
Sure,
everyone's gotta be happy with and make some, if utilities are being used or cleanup and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I would love to sit with, businesses and discuss.
And like what you guys probably seen last night in Durand, like how the businesses have tents or tables or whatever.
Were you out there?
No,
No?
I missed it, I was so bummed out. That was the one I was planning on going to. But I've been out there before, and like, when they have their concerts, it's in the road, but, or like, they shut down a street and they have a car show as well, but there's like 3D printing place typically that sets up a table, or there's just other, different groups that have baked goods, or just different things that they have available for people when they're there.
Has there been any talk of like bringing back the farmer's market? Would that be something that if you did with the music, it would have a bigger draw for both parties?
so, I don't know that there's been a ton of talk about the farmer's market. I think that there's been different versions of it, like a market by the mill, kind of a discussion at one point. It's hard because I know the discussion was it's oversaturated, like there's a lot of, like, Benton does theirs on Thursday night as well and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's always potential. I think you're pulling from the same vendors, so that's always a challenge, trying to, they're spread thin too, but I think it's always, could be a discussion for sure.
Yeah, I'm just curious if that'd be an outlet that would allow even local businesses to then rent like a space or put up their stuff and then they can sell food, just kind of like they do at the Fenton one.
Yeah.
Just a random conversation with people, I've never had anyone that had a negative comment about bringing a farmer's market to Linden.
Yeah.
I've always been a huge advocate for it. I loved the one that we had. When we first moved to town, it was like my favorite thing to go find some kind of weird vegetable that I've never had before. And so I think, and I think it kind of really fizzled out when it moved to Triangle Park, and then when it came back here, it didn't help, I think, that last year, there just wasn't any produce available, but I think that would be a huge, personally, I think it would be like a big draw for the town, especially if we put it out like on our, maybe the property back in the back, where it's drawing people in.
Last night, May Designs had their 6th birthday, and we were there, and everybody that was there, we went to eat at the brewery after, was in the brewery, so it's like, that's what it's about, the collaboration right there. It was just nice to see that, they went there to shop, and then they came to the brewery to eat,
They've been around 6 years. They must have been
1
somewhere
year
else, right?
there, yeah,
Okay.
1 year there, but 6 years in business.
Oh, okay,
They do a
cool.
lot of markets and things like that.
Okay.
So they were packed, you couldn't even hardly move in that place, which was great to see that everybody was,
It's a nice store.
It
I
is.
hope they do well.
I wanted to stop by there, but it was over at 7 and I closed at 7.
They
so-
actually were still open at 8. So
Oh,
they-
really, really?
Yeah,
Oh, shoot,
so
I
they,
should've known.
because we were walking back and you guys were busy last night, so, but yeah, that's great that, I just liked, it was like every woman that was inside the brewery, I'm like, oh, they were there. So, it was just good to see that.
Car shows, hopefully the weather holds off finally. It was 3 weeks of no shows, so people have been, I actually had a few people comment to me that they're upset that I canceled it for the smoke. But I'm like, well, it is what it is.
Surprised people with those cars would run
I
out.
Yeah.
agree.
But, so anyways, so hopefully we'll actually get back and have a show tonight, so everything will have
It's a bigger show tonight.
yeah, everything's looking
Yeah.
on par with it, so.
Yeah, no smoke, no rain, no.
Been hearing lots of great feedback from people, and I've talked to Ben, I got a chance to go to another car show this weekend for an hour or two, and people were coming up asking about us, I have a friend of mine heard about it, they've been, and we wanna come bring on it. Yeah, I kinda blame my cousin so I'm blaming him for the weather. But
Any other board member comments? All right,
Yes.
said we had.
I can tell you that they're working diligently on the inside of the mill. I mean, the hammers start about 6:15. And it's been fun watching some of the things that they built to get in the doors is like, I'm thinking, what are they gonna do with that? They've done a lot with, metal. There's a lot of metal supports going in there. I don't know what it's doing, but, it's
Have they
been
finished?
pretty interesting watching that process. I can't see the process on the west, but, they're inside working like all the time. Cause I've heard people say they're not, what are they working on? I don't know, I'm just telling you they're working inside.
Have they finished the structural reinforcement? Is that all done?
So, I do think so. I think, we had a Teams call on Tuesday, and if I understood correctly, that they have most of the structural work has been complete.
Great.
can I add one more thing? The Linden Mill Historic Society released their new book. It's really good. Like, I haven't had a chance to actually read it yet, but just flipping through the pages, I learned so much stuff about the history of this town. So, highly recommend you get a chance to get a copy of it. It's really interesting. Dr. Wax has a page in there. Joy Spencer has a section in there as well too. Some of the newer people too. But like, there was a store in a funeral embalming, funeral parlor, I guess it was, here in town, like the 1800s, which blows my mind. But it was just interesting. So I just wanted to bring that up. I know they're gonna be at our shop with the book